As a titan of the world, Minecraft Steve is known for his godlike strength. But, of course, updates have arrived many times during his 13-year-long tenure in this universe, and they have truly affected his inventory capacity. How has his maximum carrying weight or strength changed over time, and has he become stronger or weaker over time? Well, let's see. The heaviest metal present in Minecraft is the honorable metal gold, and this basically is what we're going to revolve our entire calculation around. It's all Orium from here on out. Another note is that we'll only be counting ways obtainable in survival. This means there are disincluding illegally stacked items and stuff like chest NBTs, as these require cheats. Before beta 1.8, in the days of yore, the only way to stuff your inventory the hardest was just to hold gold blocks, the most basic method. This was because golden apples were not obtainable. Technically, the recipe for golden apples was in the game, requiring 8 blocks of gold in an apple, being added all the way back in 2010. However, since apples were not made obtainable from Stronghold chests until beta 1.8, I won't be counting this. Side note, technically speaking, you could obtain apples previous to this. Since Notch dropped apples, you could theoretically obtain them as early as 2010, meaning the recipe wasn't unobtainable. Golden apples themselves could also be obtained from dungeons in 2010, but they couldn't be legitimately crafted outside of the aforementioned Notchicide, as apples were traditionally unobtainable. For a normal player, it would actually be unobtainable. Either way, back to the video. With 36 inventory slots, 4 crafting slots, and 1 held slot making 41 slots total, we could stuff our inventory with 2,624 blocks, or cubic meters, of gold. That's 50.6 million kilograms of gold, a rather low number actually. It's orders of magnitudes less than today. That is, of course, due to the extremely inefficient nature we are holding the blocks. This is basically the most inefficient we could possibly be. As you might expect, the next logical jump is when gapples were made obtainable. At the time, there were only regular gapples, and they costed 8 blocks of gold each. This octuples our carrying capacity to 20,992 blocks of gold, or roughly 405 million kilograms. However, time is not all good for our blockman. In 1.1, they nerfed golden apples, but also compensated by making them 72 times cheaper to craft. As the recipe requires nuggets now, this means each apple only counts as 8/81 of a cubic meter. This means we go back to our old 50 million kilograms of gold, as holding gold blocks once again becomes king. Back to square one we are. We don't have to be sad though, since 1.3.1 brought back the gapple in a big way. This update brought us the Notch apple, restoring the old 8 block per slot equilibrium. This is the number you probably heard about, since this time was roughly around the golden age of Minecraft, and was also around the time I started playing. The number you probably heard about was 355 million kilograms, as most people only counted the main 36 inventory slots. This would last all the way until 1.9, when Mojang made one of my favorite and least favorite updates of the game, the combat update. With this update, they decided that the enchanted golden apple needed a nerf. They removed the crafting recipe, which unfortunately cuts us all the way back to square one. A consolation prize was given though, the offhand slot. With that we get an extra 64 blocks, making 2,688 blocks or 51.8 million kilograms. Woo! At this point, all of these haven't even passed the carrying capacity of the modern Terrarian, who weighs in at around 700 million kilograms even without portable storage. But 1.11 changes all that. 1.11 was a great update, adding 2 great utilities to Minecraft, the Shulker Box and Electroflight with fireworks. This is the biggest jump so far, Septem Vision doubling our capacity. This immediately shoots us up from 2,688 blocks to 72,576 blocks, or around 1.4 billion kilograms. Our final carrying capacity is reached finally with the introduction of netherite. While this fantasy metal might seem of no use to our calculations, each ingot used to craft a block is composed of 4 netherite scrap and 4 gold ingots, meaning netherite is at least 4 times denser than gold. Quadrupling our value again, we get our final carrying capacity of 290,304 gold blocks, or 5.6 billion kilograms. In the end, this means modern Steve is 110 times stronger than his oldest counterpart. As for the Terrarian, while they're beat right now, the next Terraria update is going to buff their strength by 101 times, so with 70 billion kilograms, Steve's gotta hit the gym sometime soon. Oh well, I hope you enjoyed the first pure Minecraft video on this channel in around 2 months. I know 99.5% of my subscribers come from Terraria videos, so I hope I don't get destroyed too hard. Either way, good day and goodbye.